Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
Greetings from parts unknown. My name is Sunny Sofrito, and today I am joined by
the green-haired glamazon, Tara Marie.
And I'm also joined today by
the greatest general manager in Yep, I Like Wrestling history. How are you two?
Who is this guy?
I know, it's been forever.
I don't know who you are.
he's vaguely you look vaguely familiar. I think I saw you last
I
week.
may have lost a few pounds here and there. Shout out to Chad. But your hair is no longer green. Oh, see what I did there? Right out the gate, Sonny. Right out the gate.
I see you have muscles now because of community service.
I know.
It's a muscle suit.
Lifting trash will do that to you. Shout out to some of my ex-co-hosts. Now, darling, your hair is no longer green.
It is green.
It's not green.
Teal. It's green. I don't know what color it is anymore.
It's turquoise.
Washing out. Turquoise.
Shout out to the turquoise glamazon.
That doesn't have alliteration though. It's not the same. Yeah. I'm used to them not being able to see us. I feel like we're being invaded at this point.
What is this
I
contraption?
don't know what's
This
happening.
contraption is called a camera.
Are there people in there?
Is this what you usually do? It's weird. He made it weird. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Wow, people out there. So you
Hi.
can see me.
My first time being on camera with two dudes. How about you?
Shout out to Tuesday. Now, so they're watching us and they're listening to us at the same time.
That's usually how videos work.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sonny doesn't know that because he's old, but like, you know. I had no one to gang up with you. Like gang up on you with? Sorry, sir. I'll speak slower for you. Did you put your hearing aid yet? No?
You know what? I hate you. Anyway, can we talk about wrestling?
Yeah, sure.
Why not? We do it every now and then.
Yep, I like wrestling.
Yeah. This is like the Yep, I Like Wrestling-ish podcast.
Kind of wrestling.
Yeah.
Mostly Teddy.
A little.
I enjoyed having the spotlight for a little while, and then you came back. So.
This is what you do when you are the G-Head.
That's what you do when you are expendable. So anyway, yeah.
Are you just gonna jump right into Raw?
No, we're not jumping into.
No, Sonny doesn't like to jump into Raw. With those hips, he can't jump very far. Now, my problem with this is this. There's a lot of wrestling news that I know you all care about.
News?
I don't much care about it. News.
Nudes?
News.
News.
Wrestling
not
news.
nudes.
News.
Yeah. Shout out to my Instagram.
Shout out to the Greasy Queen.
No shout out to his Instagram.
So I know there's some NXT news being moved to now Monday mornings at 9 a.m. I know you saw Enzo somewhere. I know New Japan is doing something. There's a lot of news going on, so I'm going to hand it over to you because I don't watch any of that stuff. So what's going on?
Stuff.
So first
Like,
things first.
yep, I like wrestling. Not yep, I like one little wrestling thing. Okay.
Like, well,
It's the big wrestling thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why
So-
has NXT been moved to Sunday mornings at 10?
It's not Sunday morning.
That's what I heard, Sonny.
All right, so
Why is it PBS?
So what happened was that WWE decided to move NXT during Mania weekend over to Friday night and move the Hall of Fame over to Saturday night.
What?
A whole lot of people shit their beds and said, "Oh my God, WWE is afraid of the G1 Super Show at MSG, and that's why we're gonna move it because they're afraid of competition." Personally, I don't think that's the case.
Okay,
So
you go.
NXT is
you go.
now
I'll
being
wait.
moved a day over.
Yeah.
Day
And then
behind.
a day behind.
Yeah.
And then the Hall of Fame is being moved.
To Saturday. So
Meanwhile-
Sábado Gigante.
Okay, so Ricochet is now on Friday nights.
Yeah, just
and the
one
Hall of Fame
one weekend.
is just that one time.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. We only
And
have
Hillbilly Jim is still giving his Hall of Fame speech, by the way. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
He should wrap up any day now, but still.
Anyway,
Okay.
anyway.
So what do you guys think? I mean, Friday night, Saturday nights, NXT is still the better show. I don't care what night it's on. So.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No. You go first. You had a lot of things to say, so I'm gonna let you rock.
All right, so personally, I don't think it's a bad move. I think that what's going to end up happening is they're going to have a big show for Hall of Fame. I think Hall of Fame is going to be I think Undertaker's going into the Hall of Fame.
Shout out to the dead man.
If you put the Undertaker into the Hall of Fame, what do you want to see more? A G1 show at Madison Square Garden, or Undertaker breaking kayfabe and telling his retirement speech?
That's gonna be on the WWE Network for $9.99, and I can watch that whenever I want.
True. But you can also possibly watch the show that's at MSG whenever you want to. Because that show is most likely going to be on Fight TV. and you could purchase that as well.
So I guess it just comes down to, do you want to see The Undertaker while he's like, I don't, it's not that serious to me.
I think
I'd rather
indie
be
moms
there.
will like the G1 show. All the indie rats
Yeah,
will watch that.
Exactly.
And the WWE rats will watch The Undertaker.
We
If
did-
he goes in, because he does not know that he died 3 years ago. So, four. Sorry about that. So he may not realize.
He's been the dead man.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Sorry, I had to.
He didn't officially die till his last WrestleMania match. So, I don't know. It depends on who you ask.
I don't think the Hall of Fame is that serious, because it's not a real thing.
It's not. It is not.
It's not a real thing, but you have people that will be like, damn, I really want to be the first one to hear what he says.
So, like, are you talking about, like, going to the event or, like, watching this?
Well, going to the
Hall of Fame?
event, I think all those events are going to sell out no matter what.
Okay.
Like, everybody talking about, see, I think that one of the problems that I saw was that this one guy, I forgot his name, DJ, JD, some shit like that. Anyway, he said they're scared because they think everybody wants to go and see is going to see the G1 Summit, so WWE is scared, and that's why they moved it. And I'm like, I think there's different ways to look at it. I mean, as a business, it's Mania weekend.
Yes.
As it being Mania weekend, if you are WWE, shouldn't you put your best foot forward and be like, yo, this is our weekend. So you know what, we're going to kick off the weekend properly. I mean, yeah, this show's on Thursday, but Thursday doesn't count. Same with Thursday doesn't count at Comic-Con. It's Friday to Sunday.
Thursday counts at Comic-Con.
Thursday counts at Comic-Con for a real, like,
If you're gonna go buy things,
yeah,
and
but that's
stuff
what I'm saying. It's like I go every year for all 4 days, but Thursday is always the weakest of all 4.
Everyone cares about Comic-Con.
I call it no sex in the city. I have a question. If it's WrestleMania weekend and the G1 is going to be at MSG, where will the Hall of Fame be? Wouldn't they be at MSG?
Most likely at Barclays.
Oh, Barclays.
Everything's in a Barclays.
Unless they decide.
Except for the actual show, which is in Jersey.
Einstein Ballroom.
Or what about if they were to do Hall of Fame at the theater at Madison Square Garden?
With the G1 people like 30 feet away? No.
I think it's too small.
I think, well, yeah, but if they're
It's too small because usually with the Hall of Fame they have like whole audience and like everybody watching. So I also think it's because G1 tickets went on sale a really long time ago.
Well, they
and
sold
a lot
out,
of people
right?
bought them.
They sold out that same day. But the one thing I will say, which a lot of people are saying, is they sold out, but let's say 75% of that sellout was legit, while the other 25 was a lot of the people who buy tickets to resell later.
Drug dealers.
Oh, your favorite. But my thing is, it would be smarter just to move NXT so you can have everyone go to NXT. And I don't think it's necessarily the word scared, but I think it's just a smarter move.
It is smart.
Because they're not going to get the same amount of people because everyone was basically on Twitter talking about, I don't know if I want to do this or this instead.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't have to make people choose. I think they were just giving people a better way to live their life on that weekend because there's a lot of things going on.
But
I don't know about you all, but I'm gonna follow Ricochet and Tyler Bate Friday, Saturday, Monday. I don't care.
Ricochet's cheating on you.
You do realize that you're gonna have to basically get some bail money for.
I know. I forgot that Ricochet's gonna be in town.
Oh my God! Shout out to Ricochet.
He's gonna be hanging out.
It's gonna be a long weekend.
Ricochet, if you're watching,
I'm very excited for that weekend.
you know.
Yeah.
Just read your DMs.
There's a dance party thing.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to other news. Okay, here's the thing. Did Enzo ask about me, Sammy? Because I feel like he should have asked about me. You saw him in a pizza shop. Did he ask about me?
Alright, so here's the funniest thing. I went to go get takeout. It's my neighborhood pizzeria.
Let me put on my surprise face.
And I'm sitting there, I put the order in, and I see this dude walk in, and I'm just like, this dude looks a lot like Enzo.
Were you drunk?
No, I wasn't drunk.
So it was really him.
No, it was really him.
Oh,
it was
okay.
legit him. It was.
I don't believe this story at all. I don't.
You have pictures?
I wasn't gonna take a picture.
Never happened. Don't believe it.
Well, anyway.
Once he said he wasn't drunk, I knew I was hearing a story.
So listen. So anyway, I ordered my pizza. I see him walking by. I'm like, yo. And so he was like, he literally looked at me and said, hey, how you doing? I swear to God. So then I'm like, what's up, man? And then I was like, I met you last year with Mark Henry. He was like, oh yeah, oh all right, cool. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I just introduced myself.
That's not awkward at all.
Yeah.
I met you with sexual chocolate.
Shout out to the Hall of Fame, I'm Mark Henry.
So,
I met the way in the dark. All the chocolate.
So I said to him, I was like, hey, what's up, man? Listen, I'm studying something for you about like wrestling. I showed him the logo. He was like, oh yeah, I remember that. But and then real quick, he was like, I'm doing a show at Caroline's, so maybe you could announce it for me.
He's doing stand-up comedy at Caroline.
He's doing something at Caroline's. I don't know if it's well, then it might be comedy, but he's doing some kind of show at Caroline's on like the 26th.
You should know the details if he actually
I
wants
wasn't
to.
really paying attention.
And you should have asked him here to do it himself.
Well, I gave-
That's how you plug a podcast.
I gave him my info. I said, hey, here's my info.
should have given him my info set.
Yeah, but he has your info. It's just not the right
He
picture.
has my info set.
Yeah,
he
but,
has it.
yeah, but what pictures on
What
it?
is
All
happening?
over his show.
What? What pic?
What? I'm sorry, I missed that last part.
I'm too sober for this.
Yeah. So am I.
You're not drinking, she's not drinking. This is a rib.
It's because we're on camera.
This is oh, that's it.
Hi,
It's a
Dad.
rib. Okay, well, shout out to Enzo. Okay, we've got some other serious news just to get out of the way.
Enzo's
Yes.
pretty serious.
Enzo's pretty serious.
Yeah,
this
but
was
not really
this was
serious.
fresh after his Survivor Series,
Escapade?
pop-up escapade.
Yes.
But the wrestling world, we lost. I want to say legend. Some
No,
people may.
legend.
Well,
I would
he's a
say-
controversial figure. Let's put it that way. The Dynamite Kid passed away this past week. One half of one of my favorite tag teams growing up, the British Bulldogs, obviously because that happened.
Why?
I don't know, just random tag team. But yeah, one half of my favorite tag teams. So yeah, Dynamite Kid passed away at 60 years old. So
You know
pretty
what?
young.
He was very young. Given
wasn't
the
failing
times. Health was bad. He's been in a wheelchair for I think about 20 years.
many years, yes.
I actually read his autobiography about 10, 11 years ago, and it was funny because it wasn't the best written book, but it was interesting as hell. I mean, he went through talking about all the stories, some of the ribs, some of the fights they had with the Quebecers, and I mean, dude had an interesting life. But he was definitely one of my favorites of all time. I mean, I remember WrestleMania 2 seeing him come out. Yes, don't start with the age. And
You're sorry, not me.
WrestleMania 2 was in black and white.
it was not in black and white.
Did you have to hit the TV to change?
Shut
channel?
up.
Okay.
What? Really? The rabbit ears?
I didn't say anything, Sonny. But it's funny that you knew what I was doing. So,
Yeah, I thought he was just like rowing
Yeah, and Sonny, boom.
on the elliptical, just
But yes,
going. But like
WrestleMania
you
2.
knew what he was talking about. That's crazy. Did you have aluminum foil?
So,
Did you have
we
the TV
feel-
that worked on top of the television that did not
His was
work?
stolen. He doesn't know.
listen, I was at my grandmother's house.
Oh, shout out to Abuela!
He came back and he learned Spanish at community
I
service.
did.
He was a
did.
graffiti artist. They taught you
did.
Spanish.
I was
know.
doing community service in Spanish Holland.
Yeah.
I picked up some Spanish and a rash. I'm telling you, it was very eventful. Yes.
That wasn't the Spanish one.
Guys, we were having a serious moment.
Yeah.
We did, yes, Sonny.
Such a
Yes.
serious moment.
But no, but seriously, all kidding aside, our deepest condolences goes out to his family. He was a legend, and an inspiration to a lot of wrestlers. Unfortunately, one of that pops in my head is someone that we really don't speak about anymore, because he was a big influence on Chris Benoit.
Who?
Yeah. So
I'm not allowed to say his name, Tara, so I'm going to sit here quiet.
I say Paige Benoit.
Shout out to Paige Benoit, who does a very good Teddy impression from what I hear. I don't actually listen to this podcast when I'm not here, but people have told me.
He does a lot of good impressions.
He does.
yeah, it was actually pretty funny.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. You know what was really funny too?
Who's that?
War Games.
I have never heard the word so many times in all of my life. Yes.
It was a drinking game.
Yeah.
Isn't it always on this podcast?
And you know
Not
what's funny?
today. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe not for you, Tony, but...
Maybe not for you,
Wow.
but for
Cheers
me,
to that.
salute.
Okay, so I have a quick piece of business before we start doing it wrong. See what I did there?
I mean,
There is rumor that they are trying to make something called Queen of the Ring. So
Oh.
I did my
Wait.
research.
You getting your own show? What the hell is this?
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not doing this rampant racism with you.
You're gonna
right
give
now.
RuPaul a run for his money?
I'm not doing this. So, like the King of the Ring, they were thinking about having a Queen of the Ring, but as its own standalone pay-per-view because Evolution was such a hit.
Yeah, because it was once a year. That's not like we're not gonna beat the horse. That is the one time a year. Great. More than once, I'm not.
Can we just get a quick yay or nay on the Queen of the Ring?
I want a Queen of the Ring. I think that would be awesome.
Okay, during like King of the Ring, that's fine. Like the match before, that's fine.
How about we just call the pay-per-view royalty or something like that?
Why?
Because you know what, the women deserve their own pay-per-view. I think they deserve their own.
Yes.
Wasn't there already one?
No.
Yeah, and they deserve another one every year.
There was only one show as bad as Evolution.
Evolution wasn't bad.
Evolution wasn't bad.
Evolution was bad.
No,
You-
it wasn't.
It was bad.
No, it wasn't.
You've lost
It
your
was
mind.
Evolution was dope.
No.
You're bugging.
No.
You danced.
Sorry. No.
Yes.
Beside the point. I dance everywhere. No. Evolution was bad.
No, it was not.
You do not need to do it.
That-
It was way better than we expected.
For the
hat
first
is
time
affecting your
in
memory.
57 episodes, I agree with Tara. The Queen of the Ring should be incorporated into the King of the Ring. It should not be called royalty.
How did
because
I
that
just
was
take a W
ridiculous.
and an L at the same time? How
So
is that?
that's how
You
Yeah.
know, you know spelling confuses me. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, we should have the King of the Ring and then incorporate the women. Like we should, pick
Like the
one
Money
back
in the
and
Bank
forth.
that we did.
But that's
like,
putting them. That's making their doing a
You
King
just
of
want
the
to
Ring.
see all women all over
Yeah,
again
you
for a
just want
couple
to see
hours.
Oscar dancing around. That's so Mandy
There's nothing that
Rose-
really bounces there.
Mandy Rose slithering around like a.
You better leave Mandy
snake.
Rose alone.
I know
Anyway,
it.
can we move on to the Monday Night Wrestling?
Yeah, same way.
program,
The same way
please?
you feel about tag team championships for the women. You don't want to see the Iconics with belts around their waist?
I'd like to see the Iconic with tape around their mouths, but not belts around their waist. No.
Isn't that iconic?
I'm not doing this with her. Sorry, I'm not doing this with her right now.
Did you miss me?
So yes, the Women's Tag Team Championships were finally announced this Monday.
Yeah. That is. It's coming. It's happening.
We knew it was
Ooh.
happening for many
It's coming.
weeks.
Is what you want to use around Teddy?
That's why I said
It's happening?
That's why I said it real quick.
It was funny that he said it's coming, and then our audience started coughing, and in my mind, those two things just happened at the same time, and I was so silent. But yes, my worst fears have come true. The women are getting a tag team championship. Yeah. So, and as I heard it, my penis went inside of me. That's just the fact that hearing that out loud happened. It just went inside of me.
So, Miss Teddy.
Does that hurt?
It very much so.
Oh,
Very much so.
I'm just curious. I don't know. I don't know these things. I have
So,
to
yeah.
ask.
That happened.
What was your question?
I'll just refer to him as Miss Teddy.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just terrible. I didn't want it to happen, and it's happening.
Well, you knew it was gonna happen because when we went to SmackDown, they shoved the papers in our face and we threw them on the floor, and then they shoved more papers in our face that said we want women's tag team championship.
I was
So-
There was a
hoping-
dude with a freaking 40x20 sign on the other side of the arena going, yeah, we want. You know they gave it to him. All that dude was from the production assistant from the back.
But now they're here.
Because no one was sitting on that side. It was,
It was by the aisle.
yeah, it was really bad.
You could tell he kept on coming from the back with more papers.
Kept
I
coming
think
from
this
the
is
back.
bad. You see,
I know.
I think this
This
is a bad
is,
idea. This is such a bad idea. It's just too much.
I'm not
it's
a
too
fan.
much.
I'll end up being a fan, and I know the belts are gonna look amazing. Hopefully, if they don't look like butterflies. But it's gonna take me a while. It's like Ronda Rousey. I didn't want to deal with her, but now she's not so bad. I'm not completely mad at like seeing her wrestle. And
You
things.
know what I saw? I saw a picture of a possible belt where it was the tag team belts, but it was the gold. I mean, like the copper gold metal, and then a white strap.
Bronze.
Yeah, that would go with that. So it was bronze.
Wow. Stay in school, children.
Copper gold
Stay
is my
in
new
school,
favorite.
children.
That is copper. You did not come in third. You came in copper gold.
Stay in school, children. Because if you don't,
Bronze.
you get to
That's gold. Oh my god.
Actually, that's paper.
I missed
but
you
yes.
so much.
Yes,
Yeah.
this happens.
Yeah. Mm.
I hate you both.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, let's move on.
Yes, please.
The Riot Squad.
I ain't mad at it. I love the way they came out with the table. I put Natty through it.
Yeah.
Hasn't Natty been through enough? Does she get like a vacation or like? No, she just goes. Okay.
That's the most wood she's gotten since she's been married to TJ.
Whoa,
So
those are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy, and they do not represent the thoughts and opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
Good
I was
job.
trying to go a whole
And
show.
that's going to be scrolling on the screen.
I was trying to go a whole show. But yes, it was a very good opening by the ladies.
Sorry.
Oh, you're all of eighth grade right now, aren't you, Tara? Darling? Yes, it was a very good start to the show. It was a very good start to the Monday Night Wrestling program. So yes. So then that led right into a ladies tag match. Sasha and Bayley defeated Mickie James and Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Yes, that happened.
Yeah.
That happened.
That was
Like,
a thing. That was a thing.
You know what? Every time you see that happen, you just
yeah, it
happened.
happened.
Yes. That
Yeah.
happened. And then they panned to Renee, and her jacket happened. Yes.
Renee's jackets are like, she has some
Nope.
hot jackets. So.
She looked like a bag from D'Agostino's. Nope.
Yo!
No, that jacket, no.
The confetti
Damn.
one was really, the sequin confetti one, that one was really good. It was on the classic. Yes.
Is that Etsy?
The Mae Young Classic.
Yes.
The Mae Young Classic.
The Mae Young Classic. It was on that. She was
Wrestling
really good.
trivia, Bobby Heenan won it first. So there you go.
Oh.
So she just recycled things.
Can you be mad at her though? It was a really good jacket.
She has to sleep with Dean Ambrose, so I can't be too mad. But
Oh
yes.
my god, I really wonder if he wears like the gas mask, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh god.
Was that not the weirdest thing?
We'll get there. We'll get
Yo,
there.
when
We'll
we get there, I
We'll
have
get there.
a lots
Oh,
to say.
your favorite part, Sonny? Some Puerto Ricans were on my screen. The Lucha House Party
Is
took
one
on
of us Puerto Rican?
one of them.
Yeah.
If you have one, they're like
For
mice. You
receipt.
have four, you can't see.
They're so
Just
recyclable.
them everywhere.
Lucha, lucha, lucha,
There
lucha.
goes his cardio for the week.
That's the most exercise he's done. And I'm worried about you, Sonny. I'm worried about you, Sonny. I really am.
You need cardio. We're worried about your hips.
I'm worried.
What the
about
what the hell you worried about my hips for?
You got on the stool and it cracked.
I'm your friend and I care about you. Of course I worry about you. That was the most exertion you've done ever.
Are we not over the Lucha House Party rules, or
You know
not
what?
you? Not you. You.
I've been to a few Puerto Rican house parties and
Not
it looks
you.
just like
You?
that. Like people just run in and out all night long. Like yeah. So
Yo, the funniest shit was Michael Cole saying, no, it was Corey Graves. He was saying, why can't the other one from the Revival tag in? No, it was Lucha House Party. That's just what they do.
It's their rules.
It's their rules.
It's
That's
their
what
rules. Like,
there's pinatas, there's luchadors, there's that.
Wait, there's no piñatas.
Oh, there's a pinata.
There's no piñata.
There's a pinata.
oh my God, TLC, they're gonna bring out a pinata.
There are pinatas there.
Watch, there's gonna be pinatas.
Penelope, I think.
We
is
had
the pinata's
WLC.
name.
I put nothing past the WWE.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
So, I was thinking about Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush.
it's okay. We don't need to know.
What,
these
after
things.
the last episode where I put you and Bobby Lashley next to each other?
Yes, I was
on the
thinking about that.
image.
I
That
was
is
wondering.
episode 54.
I was
I
wondering.
mean 55.
You
What
remember
if?
numbers?
Listen, I'm being serious here. What if
Mark.
someone on the writing team said, you know what, the Revival has, potential. What if, after their millionth loss to the Lucha House Party, they go to the backstage, they're dejected, they look all miserable and sad, and from the side steps on Anderson, and he looks at them sternly like, you boys are an embarrassment, and maybe he slaps one of them, and then after that, on Anderson becomes like their Leo Rush, where he starts managing them to be a better tag team. How would that look to you?
Book it, Roger.
There we go! Like, how has no one thought of this?
They thought of it, but Vince was like, no, never mind, not that.
Give
That's
On
not it.
Anderson the J.J. Dillon role and make the Revival something, and it's built, they look like him.
They do.
It's built for him to manage them.
Yeah,
And thanks to Leo Rush, he's bringing back the male manager, which had died off after Paul Bearer. Oh, actually, he died. I didn't mean to say it that way. That came out wrong.
The thoughts and opinions
Damn,
of
that
Teddy.
wasn't my fault.
That wasn't even intentional. You
That
can tell
wasn't
that
my-
wasn't
that wasn't my
intentional.
fault.
Like,
But
he
even
was
if
just
it's
thinking at
intentional or
that
not,
point.
I meant to say that the male manager is not a thing until really
not a
Paul
thing.
Heyman doing Brock and then Leo Rush doing Bobby Lashley. So, oh,
choice of words.
I'm gonna let you.
So you can tell that wasn't intentional, like-
But
He was
even if
just
it's
thinking
intentional or
at that
not,
I meant to say that the male manager is not a thing until really
not a
Paul
thing.
Heyman doing Brock and then Leo Rush doing Bobby Lashley. So, oh,
choice of words.
I'm gonna let you speak that.
Okay. Yeah,
How do we save the revival?
Do we care?
Oh shit.
I guess we do.
Oh.
I
I gave
actually-
up on
you
the
know what?
Raw tag teams a long time ago.
You know what? I actually thought you were going a different way with what you were just saying, where they go to the back and then all of a sudden they get down with Leo Rush, and Leo Rush has a faction, Bobby Lashley and the Revival, and starts to build up his own his own faction.
I like him doing what he does for Bobby Lashley because let's
Yeah,
face it,
I
Bobby
think-
Lashley was dead in the water some months ago.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't chant for everyone.
He
Yeah,
needs to
yeah.
focus all of his attention on Bobby Lashley.
Lashley.
You wouldn't want to like water it down either. I like the way it is. Keep the brand strong,
And he
Yeah.
literally said, the man with the most amazing body. He said that, Sonny. That's not a joke. That's not a punchline. Leo Rush said that about Bobby Lashley. So, all I'm going to say is, I was right.
Are you just mad because he was wearing your hat? Okay.
Yeah, shit happens.
Moving on.
Dolph Ziggler took on
Hey,
Drew
hey, yeah,
McIntyre.
he did. Yeah, he did.
Drew McIntyre is a stud. Dolph Ziggler is a dud. See what I did there, Sonny? I kept it clean. See what I did there? I can do that.
She's about to punch you, right?
I know.
That was rude.
Yeah, I mean,
That was rude. Really, Drew McIntyre, all of a sudden, like, you like receding hairlines, but when I like receding hairlines, it was a problem all of a sudden.
shout out to Julio. No, I'm just saying, Dolph Ziggler has now, like, he's completely, he's dead. He's dead. He's been eclipsed by Drew McIntyre.
He's not dead, it's just
He's
they
dead.
keep holding him back.
He's done.
How are they holding him back?
He's done. He
so
has
much
10 years to
potential.
succeed and he can't do it.
Yeah, he's not getting himself over.
dead.
I bought both of the shirts.
Oh, darling. You can use them as dust rags in your house now.
No, it has Swiffers.
Shout out to Ruby getting hit.
Oh!
Speaking of people, Elias hit someone with his guitar. See
Yeah!
how that segued? See how that segued happened? Yes.
I walk with Elias.
I got the shirt for free, so
I don't care.
okay. The shirt came in my loot crate, so
Whatever.
I could semi-walk with Elias. I could skip with Elias.
WWE stands for.
Skip with Elias. It's not the same.
Doesn't
Sorry,
work.
doesn't work. So you enjoyed that? Like he beating the little child?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. Reminded me of the stories you used to tell me about you and Ruby.
Okay, yeah, but I wasn't that much bigger than him. I was a big bitch.
Okay.
Never mind.
So,
I was a
gonna
big
say
bitch.
nothing.
I was a big bitch. Never
I
mind.
do. You're not big. Stop it.
No, when Ruby was little, he was tiny. And then I was already, we're 6 years apart. So when
Yeah.
you're younger, it goes like
A
this.
12-year-old
Until
versus
people
a
like-
6-year-old?
Yeah. Yeah.
That explains so much about him.
I know, right?
Don't tell him I miss him. He refuses to answer any of my DMs.
Apparently, phones don't work in Albany. I
He
don't know,
doesn't.
it's weird.
He doesn't.
Cuff him.
Yes.
Cuff him.
So I will say this. I do not walk with Elias. I think the gimmick is stale. The Honky Tonk Man did that gimmick. Jeff Jarrett did that gimmick. I will say this. I was watching my television on Monday, and he looked good for the first time. Perhaps I was drunk. I don't know.
It's
But
because you haven't been here in so long. Talking
Perhaps.
shit. That's
He
why.
looked good, but the gimmick is dead to me.
You know who else?
Regardless of that.
He looks good. He looks like a main eventer.
Regardless of that, he looks like a main eventer.
He's just not. He's
Give
not
him
a main
time.
eventer.
Wait till he gets a belt, man.
Yes.
You'll see.
I'd like to remove his belt. Seeming as how that happened.
Will you stop?
I'm just moving on to the AOP.
He has all of this pent-up
Oh.
sexual aggression. Oh, AOP.
Oh,
Fuck, I just heard it while I was talking.
AOP, if
Go
you're
ahead.
listening. If you're listening.
AOPP?
AOP, if you're listening.
Didn't one of them follow you?
They do.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
saying. If
Continue.
you're listening.
To see where you're going so they can call the cops.
So they can
Shout
try
out
to
to
get.
restraining orders.
So they can give you a UT Mobile plan.
They do not work at T-Mobile. They do not sell hookah. Okay? They do not. They do not live in the Heights. They don't work
Yo,
at Locksmith. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Locksmith.
Shout out to Locksmith.
Love, yeah. shout
Keeping
out
me
to
online
Locksmith,
for hours at a time.
where I got super wrecked. Couldn't remember the.
I love that
At
everyone
least you
has
got
memories.
in. At least you got in. Okay?
Everybody has memories at Locksmith. He brought a book to Locksmith. That was fun.
I
You
did. I was online for 2 hours. I needed something to do out there, sonny.
Yo, honestly, I would love to walk past the line where I see somebody reading a book.
I had nothing else to do.
And then he was standing there with his water.
I think it was
Tea?
seltzer.
Seltzer. And he was
Seltzer.
just there like in his corner next to the DJ booth. I was like, when did you get next to the DJ? But you know,
It was very cozy in Locksmith.
it was. It
By
was
cozy,
cozy.
I mean,
I don't remember Locksmith being cozy. I just remember having a lot of.
big.
Well, let's post a video of you after last week.
No,
We'll do that for reference.
no,
I'll post it, you can
absolutely
post it.
Yes,
not.
I
Yeah.
remember the
Yes,
video.
yes.
I was
No,
now
you do
inviting.
not.
I do.
You do no.
Shall we move on? Oh, don't you Men in Black me.
But
That shit just didn't sound right.
This is the dirtiest podcast I've ever been a part of.
that's why it says parental advisory.
Yeah.
Shout out to my 7-year-old fan in the Bronx.
Oh.
You should not be listening
I'm
to
sorry,
her.
Nana. You shouldn't be listening
You should
to
not be
this.
listening.
Hey.
I know, darling.
Dad.
Shout out to her daddy.
Yeah, tell him.
Check your DMs. Now, moving on.
God.
Okay.
So you trying to be a stepfather?
Yes.
I'm telling Ricochet.
I'm almost 40. Time's a ticket. Okay. Speaking of things that are close
Okay,
to
he's
dying.
almost 60.
Oh,
That's right.
close.
Really?
It's on Sunday or something. I don't know.
Close.
What?
He's knocking on 60's door, and 60's answering. So I was watching Raw, and all of a sudden, the Purge started. It said, this is the annual Purge, but it was
Oh,
Dean Ambrose
my
coming out with
goodness.
a team of gas mask people,
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
and he had on a shirling. It was very Bronx 1989 shirling he was wearing.
That was a great year.
Was
Yeah,
it?
I
Yep,
want
I
to
was
start
born.
shouting out, Ramon! That's a Beach Street
It was,
reference.
it was very Beach Street
Our
Warriors.
camera guy got it.
Yeah, Beach Street Warriors.
Shout out to Nelson!
Any New
Wait,
York
what?
movie from the 80s.
That's
yeah.
how you know our camera guy's old too.
What? Damn, really?
I'm sorry, you did it to yourselves.
I can't believe we have a camera guy. It only took us 93 episodes. Hello.
And we still don't get paid.
I pay you nothing.
Checks bounce higher than Sabu. So, does anyone else notice?
After hanging out with Sunny?
Oh, shout out to Sunny. Do you know there's a story about her and Sabu in a room closet?
You know, supposedly it's not true,
No, it's true.
but I don't believe it.
It's true.
I
Oh,
think
so
it's
you were in a closet
No,
and
it's
Sunny
true.
was in a closet?
One hoe knows another. She did that shit.
Oh.
true.
She's dirty.
With the
Anywho,
broom?
speaking of hoes, do you know that Renee doesn't talk while Dean Ambrose gives promos? Am I the only one who's picked up on that?
No. I picked up on that, and also it's the worst thing ever because
You made it weird.
Yes.
They make it weird. She makes it weird.
She
it's like,
is
what the
radio
hell?
silent.
But then, you know what? I did like the fact that Corey Graves was calling her out because I'm like, they had to do it eventually because everybody knows they're married.
And
So,
basically her
they
excuse
married.
is
With a T at it.
married. There's a D. There's a big D
Married.
at the end of that.
Oh, is that why she's there?
Oh, shout out to no. Married people don't have sex. Stop it. Here's the thing.
That's so sad.
But why is her excuse always, I just live with the man? Bitch, do you not talk to him? Like, she's like,
What goes on during breakfast?
she's like, how am I supposed to know what's in his head, Corey? Because you lie down next to him, bitch?
Yeah.
Could you just roll over and be like, hey,
That is your
Poppy,
husband.
what's wrong with you? Nothing?
Poppy.
Nothing?
Hey, yo, Poppy, why you got that mask on?
You
Are
know?
you sleeping?
That's her
What's going
excuse.
on?
I just live with the man, Corey Graves. Like, and then she gets all upset, and then Michael Cole's like, okay,
No, wait,
calm
wait.
down, Renee, and your ugly jacket.
What about when she said, how dare you?
But she never has a retort after that. It's like, how dare you ask me that? I don't know.
But
what
she
those
should be
things
like,
are.
listen, let me tell you, at lunch the other day, it was really weird. He came and he had the gas mask on already. It was really weird, but he's going through some things. That's it. Just say something.
Nothing. She is radio.
Like, actually, we went to a thrift store together. He saw the gas mask and he realized that everybody has germs. Something. She could have said anything.
Yeah.
Like, you
Something.
can go.
However, I will say this: when she is radio silent, that is the best work of her career. Now, moving on, darling. Finn Balor took on Jinder Mahal for what seemed like the 87th time, and still, I was not impressed.
So.
Everyone needs a bathroom break.
Yeah.
Poor
But
Finn
on a
Balor.
3-hour show with commercials.
There were so many bathroom breaks, bro. You could have a bladder infection and enjoy this Raw. It's crazy.
All I have to say is Finn Balor and Jinder Mahal were both WWE champions. Just sit with that for a second. Both of them.
Jinder Mahal was the WWE champion when we needed him to be a WWE champion because we were gonna go have that weird pay-per-view, you know?
Okay,
Whereas
and Finn
Danger-
Balor was our
actually before that,
champion.
when they were going to India.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was
they were
it.
doing that, and then they kept him for this, and then and then
And Finn Balor was
right
our
after they were like,
first.
okay, bye.
He was our first Universal Champion. He was our beacon of light until Seth Rollins happened.
He was our white guy in dreads. Oh.
And now they are jobbing against each other. It's like when two bottoms rub their asses together. They just bounce off each other.
It's a
just
moon landing.
bad. It's a moon landing. It's
Moon landing.
You got that from Modern Family.
Shout out to Modern Family.
That's where I get all of my sexual reference from.
I love
Modern
Gloria.
Family.
Yeah, you got that from Modern Family. I
When
remember
two
that
butts touch, it's a moon landing.
It is.
It's a,
Okay, darlings, we have to say goodbye. Not to the podcast, because of course we have 2 more hours of this podcast. It feels like
there's weird things on your phone.
It's called Grindr, darling. Pay attention.
Okay.
So apparently,
Heath Slater?
Rhino has retired. After 87 years in the business, he has finally called it quits.
ECW.
Shout out to Philadelphia.
And cheese sticks.
What do you think? I'm worried about your cholesterol, Sonny. It's terrible.
You
It's-
shouldn't be eating cheese
It's
sticks.
terrible.
It's not bad.
It's terrible.
It's not. It's not a thing.
Your blood is like maple syrup. I'm worried, Sally.
It's not maple.
Don't worry, I'll
Have
take
you
care
seen
of your
it?
baby. I will.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Well, you're a liar.
So Rhino retired. Heath Slater gets to stay on Raw
As a ref.
as a referee.
That's okay.
Am I the only one who forgot they were on Raw? Show of hands.
No.
Yeah, no, I did forget they were on Raw.
No, because he's.
I thought they were on SmackDown, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. I definitely thought Heath Slater was
I
up.
was like-
But we saw him like recently, no? Wasn't it a thing? Like he popped up for something? We saw him.
Wait,
for
were they weren't on the Survivor Series team in the pre-show, right?
I don't remember watching
No,
that.
I remember, like Heath Slater was like in one of like a Royal Rumble or something of these sorts that you just kind of saw him randomly in the ring and everybody's like, oh shit, look, it's Heath Slater.
I
And
mean,
then,
I feel like I
disappeared.
see Heath Slater all the time because he's hosts the game night on WWE.com. So, you know, they always show like the clip on the WWE homepage. Oh, WWE game night hosted by Heath Slater. So I feel like I see him all the time. But
Let Rhino retire. Let him go play golf. Can you play golf with that body shape? No. Oh. Let him
I mean, is it
throw
worth-
frisbees.
wasn't Ryan working for like the political? No, he ran. No, he
That's
actually
gonna be
ran.
Heath.
He ran for
Bus.
aside from the buzz, but he was running for a political office in I think Detroit or something like that, where he was. But I think he did lose, but I think he was still working like with the community.
Let's be honest, Rhino lost many years ago.
Didn't a lot of people from ECW lose many years ago?
Shout out to Tommy Dreamer. Yes.
Stop, I love Tommy Dreamer so much.
I mean, I love a lot of those dudes from ECW too.
You love
but
those.
He's on
those,
Impact.
Those weird men. Like, I can't deal with
he
you.
was on Impact and I did not know how to act.
Tommy Dreamer.
I was like completely ignoring it because we went
He's
I went
old
to
enough
go
to be
see
your
it. And
grandfather.
he came. I didn't say I wanted to do things to him. I am not. I just said I love him. Like, oh my god, it was Tommy Dreamer.
You
He's really
fangirl.
old. Yeah.
I'm worried about you too, Dan.
I'm sorry.
I'm worried about your mental state.
I'm worried about your mental state. Because I'm
Same.
your friend and I care about you.
I'm not your friend, but I can really care less. But you know, when you're around me, I worry about you spazzing out.
This is true.
I worry about my wallet, which is around me.
You should. That you should. You should.
I
You
worry
carry a
about-
lot of cash.
I worry,
I've checked.
yeah. I worry about my well-being when I'm around you.
Good. You should. Keep you on your toes. Fuck out of you.
Speaking of well-beings being in danger, Ronda Rousey and Amber Moon had a tag match against Tamina and Nia Jax. I wonder how many people have heard that sound, Tara.
That's a weird sound. But
I know. I just
Ronda Rousey.
I just. Why is she doing tag team?
because
What?
she can't wrestle, darling.
She's not horrible.
nah,
Why is that?
no,
You're
no.
like.
Okay,
No.
she's not horrible, but she's not very good. Notice how
What's in
everyone got
between?
silent. Like, okay, so you agree with me?
No, because I'm like, what's in between horrible and good?
Yeah, Dana Brooke. But see, Ronda Rousey needs to be in a tag match because
Dana Brooke is worse than Ronda Rousey, and I like Dana Brooke.
no, Dana Brooke can go home. But Ronda Rousey needs the tag team of Amber Moon.
You stop.
No.
She needs Amber Moon because Amber Moon is far better a fighter than Ronda Rousey is. However, something happened during the match that gave me the oh shit moment of 2018. And I thought the oh shit moment was when Nia Jax came off the apron in the 505 Live thing. Yeah. This was the oh shit moment when
If they actually come out with 505,
I want
they
money.
need to credit you.
I want
And if
money.
it's
Yeah.
just Nia Jax the entire time.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on the patent office right now.
That's I mean, 505 Live, that's mine.
505.
Register-
Amber
register
Moon
comments.
did a Hurricane Rana on Nia Jax. And it hit. Just visualize that. Amber Moon
I
flipped
watched.
Nia Jax in a Hurricane Rana. Do you know the Herculean effort it takes to do that to someone the size of Nia Jax? And she did.
Yeah.
This is what Amber Moon is capable of.
Oh yeah.
And they have her in a tag match with Ronda Rousey.
Amber Moon is amazing in the ring.
She is so amazing, and she is being wasted.
Oh yeah. And
Do you know why she's being wasted? Do I have to say why she's being wasted? Just
She's
sure.
black.
Yep.
I think there's another
it's rude
reason
as hell.
in addition to that.
Because she chubby. It's rude.
She's not chubby.
She has a little peepa compared to what like Vince likes them like anorexic.
You always making up
No.
words.
There's
Peepa,
there's another reason in addition to that, because honestly, I feel like anybody who's black or Latino doesn't get far unless they could cross over all color lines. But in addition to that, I feel like she's too far ahead of all the other workers that they can't keep up. So for her to be effective, she has to dumb herself down. That's what I think.
What about Asuka?
She's not in the same brand with Asuka.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying so like everybody.
I feel like with Asuka it's a similar situation too. But Asuka is, she's far and away better than everybody else. She's about to be in a great match. When we get to SmackDown, we'll discuss it. But I mean, I think that's
before we move on. I want you all to go to YouTube.com and watch a segment where Miss Elizabeth and Sensational Sherry used to get into physical altercations. There was a spot where Miss Elizabeth would snatch Sherry very quickly and she would fall into the ring, what they call a hard way. They repeated that on Raw. Ronda Rousey did a hard way to Nia Jax where she just sort of snatched her and like that. I was like, oh my god, that was such a throwback to the 80s. I just love shit like that.
Yeah, but you know what? You know who used to do that all the time?
I just said Miss Elizabeth and
No,
Sensational
The
Sherry.
Rock. The Rock used to do that too.
Okay, Miss Elizabeth was like 30 years before The Rock started doing it.
No. I know what you're saying, but the reason why I'm saying that is because remember when I told you that my mom saw Nia Jax?
Oh, and she thought she was The Rock.
And she said,
Shout out to your mother.
Shout out to mommy.
Shout out to mommy.
My mother was like, I was like, Mom, that's The Rock's cousin. The Rock's cousin? That's The Rock.
Oh, shit.
She had a lot of interesting things to say.
No disclaimer. See how your mother gets away with
she didn't get
things?
any disclaimers.
Yeah, I ain't giving my mother a disclaimer. I remember getting hit by her, so I'm good.
Oh, goodness.
So my mom can say whatever the hell she wants.
Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Just like that.
So,
I watched it on Hulu. It took me 10 minutes. I loved it.
actually, you know what? Real quick, before we really jump into SmackDown, I watched Raw on Hulu, and Heath Slater versus Rhino. That wasn't on it.
Let me put on my surprise boxer shorts. Yes, they took out Heath Slater.
And neither was the Lucha House Party again.
Wow.
Racism at its best.
So anyway, but yeah, so SmackDown Live.
I'm sweating.
Started with the.
Sorry.
What is that?
Do I make you nervous, darling?
What is that?
You make me nervous.
Wow,
wasn't ready for you to come back.
that's interesting.
What's happening here?
This whole thing?
What's happening here?
Wait, is that one of the Yep, I Like Wrestling sweatshirts?
That's funny you ask, because yep, it is.
Oh wow!
We have merch, Sonny. We have merch.
And
We
you
have a
can't
lot
get it
of
on the WWE shop. It's crazy.
cannot.
Cannot. No, don't do that. Don't ask them about it.
Let me just clear the air. We have a lot of merch. So, especially with Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all the other holidays coming up, we have a lot of merch for sale. We have on our Pro Wrestling Tees website. It's prowrestlingtees.com/YEPIOW. We have 20 colorways. 20 colorways.
It's a rainbow coalition of colors.
Yes.
Just like Finn Balor.
I tell you, appreciate it.
Get to the best shirt ever. I will wait silently.
And then on Amazon, which you're gonna find in our description with the links, the direct links to purchase.
For our
we
Spanish
have
speakers,
these
Amazon.
beautiful sweatshirts,
What else do we have, Sonny?
What else do we have?
and that's about it, right?
No, that's not it.
Oh, what do we
There's
have?
something else?
I have hit the big time.
Oh God.
We have disclaimer t-shirts available on Amazon.com.
Yes, we do.
I am famous. If you want to be like the general manager, get yourself a t-shirt with the word disclaimer emblazoned across. Sonny, this is the happiest day of my life. I just wish you two weren't here, but I'm just saying, this is the
really
happiest
happy?
it is. I have my own t-shirt.
You're not gonna make any money off of it though.
Still.
He pays us nothing.
Still.
Okay.
I pay you in food.
Okay. I usually pay me in drinks and I don't have one here. It's because I'm just saying.
Here's your payment.
Thank you. That's so bad.
So
Nobody likes that.
shall we get back to SmackDown?
Yes. And we had a triple threat seal. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
a good
triple-
episode.
yeah.
Do it again.
Even though we're already halfway in, right?
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's how it
So-
usually happens for him.
Exactly. Oh, God.
It's never halfway in. It's never halfway in, darling.
Will you stop?
Is that what we have left?
For an hour.
Oh, almost.
So, we have the triple threat TLC match contract signing between Charlotte, Becky the Man, and Asuka.
Asuka!
Hashtag Senecus.
Okay, sure.
Yo, that match, I cannot
Contract
wait
signings
for.
do nothing for me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I know we have to do it. It's like a thing.
but I was okay. So I'm a big Asuka mark, but
No,
every
really?
time she goes on the mic, I can't stop. But I can't help it. I just crack up because she just gets on the mic she's like, and I was like,
Don't get borderline racist here. So,
no, I'm not trying to get borderline racist.
We gotta keep it
Asian
PC. That's
all
what
you
But it's
Asian
like she
listeners.
just starts screaming into the mic instead of like calmly speaking.
because she has a lot of passion.
For all our fans out there who happen to be Asian, you can find him at Sunny Sophia on all social media platforms.
That's not. It wasn't me
No,
being
no,
racist.
open your DMs because they're coming.
Yeah.
That was me.
That was.
And that's not what this podcast is about, Sunny.
We're
I don't
nice
appreciate
people.
that.
This coming from you?
Yes.
Hello.
I love my Asians. I do.
Do you?
Get with it, Sunny. It's
Oh.
2018. Me too.
But
Now, Asuka and the Queen
came
took
out
on.
in ring gear, so you knew they were gonna fight.
They were ready.
Yeah. Once
And
they came
took
out in
on
ring gear.
Mandy Rose and that big butch lesbian.
Can
And let
you
me tell-
not-
What? I forgot her name. I'm sorry, because the cameraman won't
Sonya
hold my cue
Deville.
cards up. Sonya Deville. Yes.
He's just
Sonya.
brooding back there.
So, yes, he
the
don't-
cameraman
I
and the
can't
audience
see
are
him.
doing nothing for us.
My cue cards are all blurry. My cue. I don't know what it says.
Why do we even pay these people?
I don't pay anything.
Oh, you didn't pay them?
I paid them in food.
Jesus. Where's my food? In any event, it was a good tag team match that ended with Asuka turning on Charlotte.
Well, I mean, we kind of saw that happen.
What a good setup. Good job, guys. We didn't see that coming at all.
I love the fact that she kicked Charlotte and then threw her hands up in front of the referee like, I didn't do it. No, we saw you do it because you did it in front of the referee, Asuka. That's how we do things in America. You don't do them in front of the referee.
Wait,
Asuka.
what are you trying to say? Because she's.
In New Japan, they hit each other with light bulbs. I don't know. It's different in New Japan. Like, you get
Oh,
away
is
with
that?
everything.
That's what you got from New Japan.
I watched the video, and they were literally hitting each other with light bulbs. It was terrible.
Was it New Japan or New in Japan?
No.
Was it nude in Japan?
That's right, New in
That
Actually,
could be different,
I'm
yeah.
thinking I was watching Channel 5 News, to be quite honest, now that I think about it.
Yep, could be that.
But in any event, yes. Mandy Rose is still terrible in the ring. Sonya is still carrying her. I know how you feel. That's how I hurt my back, carrying this podcast. In any event, I think
What the-
Asuka, Charlotte,
bitch.
and Becky are going to put on a hell of a show if Becky doesn't show up. So what do you guys think?
Becky needs to get cleared first before she can be all the
She's not
man
cleared.
and
She's not cleared.
she's not
Well-
clear. So
Well, she's not cleared, and you know the crazy thing is that we don't know when she's gonna be cleared.
I'm
I mean,
getting,
they're
I'm
saying
getting an
about
announcement
10
that she's cleared now.
we got an announcement that she's
Our
cleared today.
audience is waving at
She's
me.
cleared today.
Oh, so she officially got cleared
cleared.
because they according to
That's good.
Our
She's
audience
cleared.
did a thing. Yes.
audience, yeah.
Congratulations to Becky Lynch for her herpes clearing up. She's cleared. That's good.
Shout out to Wi-Fi for our studio audience.
I do love Wi-Fi. I do
Our
love
starved
Wi-Fi.
and thirsty studio.
What did we do before Wi-Fi? I didn't know.
Yo, you know what's funny? I had a person tell me, "Oh, what's the Wi-Fi password?" Oh, Wi-Fi.
Was it your mom? I love her. She's amazing.
No, it wasn't my mom. It was actually somebody else. But you know, I always do make fun of my mom with the whole technology thing.
Good, because she gave birth to you.
It's not good to make fun of old people, Sonny. It's
Yeah.
bad.
Meanwhile,
And you do it to me all the time.
She does
I
it.
do that.
I don't
he
make old
doesn't.
jokes
He's
at
closer
all.
to your age than I am. So,
Oh,
But black don't crack.
so you'll never know.
I'm
And
actually
you said
67.
that you smoke crack, right?
What I do in Newark is my business, Sonny. You just produced this
he's
podcast.
not Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So
Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, you Puerto Rican smoke crack?
If the glove don't fit, Sonny, try a different condom.
You know,
Now, the New Day...
Sarah is from the Bronx, though.
Shout out to the Grand Concourse.
I don't live there. Don't look for me ever.
Where crack is rampant.
It is not rampant. That is mine. You literally have the same paper twice.
Can we move this train along? See what I did there?
Will
The
you
New
stop?
Day and the
Roll
Usos
on that one.
took on the Bar.
We don't set the bar.
We're in the bar.
Oh, the bar. Hey, actually, you are in the bar. Hey, salud.
Actually, it was a triple threat match with one person from each team. But however, the New Day and the Usos teamed up against Cesaro. I was all for it. First off, did you all see the New Day dancing to the Usos theme music when they were coming? That was the sexiest shit I ever
I
saw.
thought they
I was
were
just like, oh my god, that was
partners.
so hot. The way I just fucking love when black men do gay shit by accident because it's like you don't even realize they're doing it. It was so hot. They were dancing to, and you know,
It was
Xavier
really cute,
was into
though.
it. It was so cute.
It was so cute. It was
I got
really
a little
cute.
moist.
I thought they
But
were
then-
partners. That's
Yes.
why. And then they were fighting each other, and I was like,
And
no,
then
not that kind of partners.
The best part of the match, Cesaro, being the stud he was, he had Xavier on his back, and he had one of the Usos by the legs, and did his King of Swing gimmick. The man is just ridiculously strong. Ridiculously strong.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. But
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso wound up winning. Shout out to the Usos. Shout out to Naomi, who gets to bang both of them.
She does not. Stop. The other one's married
You're
to a
naive,
thing.
and I'm worried about you. Because you could be taken advantage of.
Oh my God.
You know what I kept on thinking about? When it comes to the Usos and Naomi, I was thinking about what Kevin Wood has said.
Shout out to Kevin Wood!
Where Kevin was like, you know, the other Usos was like looking at his wife saying, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah. It's just not fair. It's not, but it's true. Have you ever been with like your partner and then you're with your best friend and their new partner is like smoking fucking hot and you kind of look at your partner like, damn.
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
what the fuck?
None of your girlfriends have ever had a better looking man than you.
Nope. Especially not now.
I'm good. I've
Oh,
always been
see how sweet she is.
Never.
She's so
my
cute.
life.
She
Never
loves
seen that.
She loves her little boo.
Yeah, not a
So
thing.
sweet.
Yep, never seen that. That's weird.
Well, for us regular people, yes. Every now and then,
Well, no,
a better
actually,
looking person walks out in the world.
Actually, for you, I'm good.
Allison is pretty. I will give her
My love is gorgeous.
that. Shout out to Allison, who puts up with him.
My face not pretty?
He is.
Okay.
I will give you that.
Okay,
He is
good.
better than the last one. But in any event,
I'm out.
AJ Styles.
Good night, people.
I'm saying.
I'll allow it.
I was thinking. Thank you.
I'll allow it.
So,
Yo,
AJ
you ain't never lie though.
I mean, shout out to that. I mean, you definitely a glow up if Naomi were here.
You want to come up, son?
I'm doing better for myself lately.
Level up,
you know?
darling.
Yeah,
Level up.
Level up.
Ding. Yeah, I wish I had one of those like those sound effects from a game where you level up.
Ding dong. You can edit that into this.
Yeah.
You literally edit this.
That's what all that machinery you bought, it does shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Instead of just
What
watching
does this
Mandy
thing
Rose
do?
videos all night long,
Oh.
pleasuring yourself.
They're blurry, by the way. Like it's like faded, and then it's just Mandy. Like that's not bad for your cataracts.
whacking off like a
Fuck, I got cataracts.
In any event, Jon Stewart was in the audience. Did
Yes,
you
he
all see Jon
was.
Stewart?
Yes.
Hmm?
Thankfully, it was the beginning of the
They
show.
didn't show him on Hulu, but yeah, okay.
Shout out to Hulu, they got that shit right. Funny story, the reason why John Cena has not surpassed Ric Flair in 16 championships, why? Jon Stewart. Remember Jon Stewart hit him with a chair?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And he did not win 17 championships. So shout out to being tied with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Thank you, Jon Stewart.
John Cena's making vodka commercials now, so.
And does he have a Lego movie or a Transformer movie? Do I see?
He's in the
that-
Transformer
yeah,
movie.
Bumblebee. Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
was Nikki
was-
Bella.
And-
And he's playing the same role he always
Always
plays.
does. Always does.
And he's shilling for Sky Vodka because you can't see it.
Anything to get through a night with a Bella. Anything. Speaking of which, Daniel Bryan was on my screen, and now he's an angry vegan. All of a sudden, he's an
Oh my
angry
god,
soul.
it was so bad. I remember that actually.
What were you doing during SmackDown? In any event,
Angry vegan or angry hippie? Because I was actually thinking angry hippie.
first of all, I thought it was Charles
He
Manson.
was being himself.
Yeah.
He looked like Kurt Cobain now, and then he was spewing all these
Oh
things.
shit! Those are the thoughts and opinions of City. And they do not represent the thoughts or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling at all.
I was this close to getting away with that. Shout out to my ex-boyfriend, by the way, as I do this. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
shit.
you know who you are because you're listening to this because you're crazy. He is. Yeah, restraining orders be damned, you fat bastard. In any event, he was clutching his belt and he had like a woven sweater, and he had like no leather on. He's like, I hate people. It was like a trollish thing. It was weird.
Cork is the new leather.
Angry hippie.
I've learned that.
Yeah, it was angry hippie. But here's the thing. I thought it was Brie Bella at first. That's all I'm saying.
Those are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy. And they do not represent
I was
the thoughts
praising
or
Brie
opinions.
Bella for being on TV.
Oh, Yep, I Like Wrestling.
This is what, okay. I don't know what the cameraman's doing, Sonny. This is weird. He's hunched over, he's
Sith.
shining a light at me. I don't know what's happening.
He's a Sith.
I feel like I'm being arrested and I'm black and this is triggering me. I wanted to stop. Because I don't have to take this. This is weird. Stop it, Sonny. Stop it. Shout out to the NYPD who will kill me someday. Stop it. Move this on.
Especially if you're wearing that hat.
I know.
Your sweater says savage.
I bought this at Dr. J's.
It says self-made.
Yes,
Savage.
self-made savage.
Dr. J's. Funny story,
Newark
I
made.
did not go home last night and I needed something to wear to work, so I popped into Dr. J's and bought this.
We do not need to know.
I am so proud of you.
My listeners
Good
are out there
job.
wondering.
Yeah, they need to know.
Guess who rode the D train home last night, Sonny?
And it wasn't for the
Moving
Bronx.
on.
Fine. Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy for the 1,000th time.
Why though? Why? Do you
Touchdown.
know why? Do you know why?
All I know is Jeff Hardy looks good.
Yes, he does. I mean, yes.
Good stuff. He's like wine, getting better with age.
Is he
Unlike
black?
Randy, I don't know.
Oh.
But he could have some black in him if he answered his DMs. Randy
You're gonna
Orton,
break the
on the
glass.
other
Fucking
hand,
shit, yo.
Randy Orton, on the other hand, he's like a cracker, just boring, just sort of like, oh, that's it, a cracker, that's
You
it,
can't
that's it.
call him
No
that.
peanut butter, no cheese, just cracker.
Can't-
That's Randy Orton.
Okay,
That's
say,
it. I can't say Ritz,
Yes, you could say he's a
saltine. That's what Randy is. Just boring, just boring.
You were taking the risk.
Oh, me?
Both of you, quick. Tell me the last time Randy Orton impressed you. Go, Sonny. Go, Tara.
When, you know what?
Go.
All the memes came out with out of nowhere. That's
Nah, that was the internet that did that for him.
2006. When was the last time Randy impressed you? Go.
When he debuted.
2001. See what I mean? Thank you for proving my point.
Baby blue button down and all that, yeah.
Oh, with
You know what? Actually,
Jim
I
Ross
did.
creaming his pants. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I can do that.
I did like the turn on Bray Wyatt.
Who?
You know Bray Wyatt.
The guy in the white pants.
That's Val Venus in The Right to Censor. That was 1999.
Bray Wyatt.
One more time.
IRS's son.
Shout out to Erwin R. Shyster. He has a son.
Mike Rotundo.
Yeah, his son.
Oh, of the Wyatt family.
Yes.
Oh,
And
my-
none of them are on television. What's your point, Sonny? Not one of them.
Moving
Not
on.
one.
Seth Rollins killed them all. Now,
Oh fuck.
okay.
Those
Speaking.
are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy, and they do not represent the thoughts or opinions of your public.
and be with the disclaimers, yo.
See what I did there?
Don't do impressions of me.
Okay.
So actually at the WWE shop, after I binged all my ornaments, you cannot buy the Wyatt family. You can buy Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt together. That's the only way you can get both
Shout
of
out
them.
to Matt Hardy.
So you can only buy Broken together, like Matt and Bray.
She can't buy Broken separately.
No, we cannot.
How ironic.
Yeah.
She took a long way around to get to that joke, and somewhere Kevin is laughing his ass off somewhere. And I'm just sitting here wondering what I did to deserve to be here. So I'm just
He's so hot in that hat.
This is what happens when you graduate.
separately.
This is what happens when you graduate college, children. You co-host a podcast. That's what happens. That's what happens. Okay, so I have a question. Why was Samoa Joe in Jack Dempsey's on Tuesday?
I don't know, but I wish I was here so I could have gotten some free liquor from him.
Literally, when he popped up on the screen, I was like, why is he at Jack Dempsey's? Like, it looked like Jack Dempsey's.
Speaking of Jack Dempsey's,
what I
on
did there?
December 16th,
I had to do it 3 times for him to jump in, but finally, why, Sonny?
So does Allison.
Oh! Shout out to Impotence. Now, why?
What the fuck?
She started it, Sonny.
I said that she has to do it 3 times for her to jump in. I said he was
She started it, Sonny. I didn't do it.
I fucking hate
I didn't say anything.
Oh, that'll be a good birthday gift.
What?
Viagra.
The gift that
So
keeps
anyway,
It'd be a gift for Allison.
I don't know. So December 16th, we have the viewing party for the TLC TLC pay-per-view.
Yes.
we almost never have viewing parties.
Yeah. So tables, ladders, and chairs, and
That's what that stands for?
yeah.
I could have
Shit.
swore it was table ladders and cunts. I thought I was
Titties.
completely Oh my
Titties.
goodness! Why did
Titties
no
was
one
right
book that?
there. Titties, ladders, and cunts. It was right there for you.
Wow.
Messed it up.
Linears and-
No, you took it too far. You took it too far.
I'm sorry. I was trying to.
When it comes from you, it's weird.
I was
Wow.
trying- I was trying-
Yeah.
It's all
It comes
rapey
from
when you
us.
say
Yeah,
that.
when it comes
Oh,
from us,
rapey
it's
when
different.
So in other words, you
Media.
guys can be cool and say all the
Yeah.
fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And you
Me,
can
I
be
can't.
old. Yes.
Yeah, because
There
when
you go.
straight men do it, it's fucking gross.
It's weird, right? Yeah.
Wow.
I get it. Yeah, yeah.
Message.
Jesus. Molestation much?
Me too.
Any event.
Got it. All right. So we will be having our viewing party here at Jack Dempsey's. At Parts Unknown.
At 33.
36 West 33rd Street. And we'll be doing our viewing party. We're going to be having a great time. So please make sure you come through. Reserve your table.
Yes.
Also, feel free to send us feedback, information stuff that you want us to see, do, or what have you.
That's
So-
gonna get weird. You know what they're gonna tell Teddy to do?
I can open my phone now. They already do.
that's just been going on. Come on.
Are there gonna be signs outside so they know where they're going?
There's going to be a big banner that says,
'Cause
yep, I like wrestling.
I almost couldn't find a place.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
weird last time.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know what?
couldn't find
I
it.
believe in branding.
You have no excuse to
Do
go
you?
anywhere else.
Do you really?
So, let's move on to the main event.
Speaking of branding.
Yeah. AJ Styles defeating The Miz.
Yes.
And that happened.
That happened for too long.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good match, but at the end of the day, I like the match.
Well, let me put on my surprise anyway.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I was sleeping.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's because you're 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was tired. It was because of my time.
Yeah.
It was because of my time.
Shout out to Pino. Okay. So that's it. That's all I have. This is like Sex with a Football Player. It's not really that good. It's a little anticlimactic, but that's all we got. Raw, SmackDown, and news. I'm sorry. That's just.
All right. So then, what would you give Raw? What grade would you give Raw, and what grade would you give SmackDown?
D. For both. I'd like a big D from both. Thank you.
God.
Shout out to Roman Reigns. Get well soon, darling. Tara, what would you give?
Give Raw a C. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't like last week.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't
And there goes Kevin, a good laugh. Just like that. Just like
And then SmackDown, I'll give a D. That I fell asleep. And I'm not even trying to be funny.
How much D are you getting? Be honest with me. Between the two of us.
Oh, come on, man, please.
Don't.
That little?
No,
Oh, I'm gonna talk to him. You just got better.
Jesus
Sonny,
Christ.
how much D are you getting?
Fuck you. No,
I'm sorry.
none.
This is what I get for talking. I
No.
thought we were friends,
I'm
Sonny.
right.
No.
I mean, would you give SmackDown a D? Is what I was trying to say.
No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
Mandy Rose is on there. How about a double D? Would you give that for SmackDown? See what I did there? Shout out to Sable. See what I did there?
That was like a F.
I might allow it. But anyway,
Mandy's body is about
Raw I give a C, and SmackDown I'll actually give a B minus.
See, we always favor SmackDown. Have
Yeah.
you noticed that?
He's
Yeah.
favorite.
This is what, episode 176, and we always say SmackDown is
There's
better
a better roster.
56.
than Raw.
Yeah. I actually like I like SmackDown. I like Lane.
Oh, wow.
He almost hurt himself. You saw that? He was like,
Well,
crack, crack,
I
crack.
literally heard a disc slip as he did that. So that's it. My Uber's here, so I'm going to say it because it's been weeks since I've said it.
Oh, here we go.
Sonny, wait a minute. I forgot. Our faithful leader of this podcast, sir.
Me?
Sir.
Oh, sorry. I
Or
got
are you trying to
confused.
tell us something,
I
Becky Lynch?
haven't waxed my mustache in a while.
Oh, shout out to Ruby Riot. No, Sonny, from all of us here at Yep, I Like Wrestling, happy birthday.
Happy
To
birthday!
our faithful leader.
Are you one? Are you?
Oh, darling, we'll be here for another 3 hours.
What?
There you are.
Yay!
Are you
Yes.
serious?
Yes, in all seriousness, thank you for letting us do this little bit of make-believe we do each week. And I know our listeners and our watchers enjoy it too. Thank you, sir, for letting us do what we do. That's from some of us, and yeah. So now I will say it. Sonny, take us out.
You gonna make this really difficult for me right now?
Oh, shout out to my father.
So
Damn, that's
I'm
a
so
wrap.
well. You know what? Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for joining us for episode 56 of the Yep I Like Wrestling podcast.
56.
It's his age. That's why I worked out well.
Fuck you.
Shout out to Social Security.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Early bird
listening. Thank you for watching.
out to
We are
Dennis.
available on all podcast platforms just by searching Yep I Like Wrestling, as well as check out our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/YEPIOW. Check us out on all social media at YEPIOW, and check us out on our website, YEPIOW.com. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, even though sometimes I want to just bring you next to it, but I love you guys. And thank you for Nelson for coming through and showing us love and filming today's episode. And that's about it. So, peace out and take care.
So, we don't get to say that?
Say it.
Smile,
Say your
big
thing.
smile.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. You know what?
We don't
I
get to say
I was trying
bye.
to say her thing.
I got thrown off because.
Are you real?
I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by the gift.
He's like signing off, plus chopped liver. Nobody's over there in the corner.
I was waiting for you to say the bye.
I'm overwhelmed by the gift. On behalf of today's episode, my name is Sunny Sofrito, and today I was joined by,
The Glamazon Tara Marie.
and I was also joined today by.
The greatest general manager in Yep I Like Wrestling history.
Take care. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Oh, how I missed that.
Suck my that, Sarah.